Hello everyone, my name is Mona Lisa and today I'm reviewing a book that I've recently read on children. The name of my book is The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. This book was first published on the year 1947 and it was reprinted in 2024 by Fingerprint Publication. And this book has around 330 pages. This book is a real-life diary of a 13-year-old Jewish girl who went into hiding with her family during World War II. So through her diary, we will get a glimpse of her emotions, struggles, and the growth during these difficult times. The Diary of a Young Girl is a personal diary of Anne Frank, a Jewish girl who documented her life while hiding from the Nazis. She started her writing her diary, which she named Kitty, from 12th June 1942 and continued until 1st August 1944. Anne received this diary as a gift on her 13th birthday. At first, she wrote about her school life experiences, friends, and typical teenage experiences. But however, when the Nazi persecution became very unfavorable in the Netherlands, her family were forced into hiding. Along with her parents, Otto Frank and Edith Frank, and her elder sister Margaret, she moved into the hidden annex above her father's office, where they were joined by 4 others also, the Van Pels family and a dentist named Fritz Pfeffer. And of course, life in hiding was extremely difficult for them because they had to stay quiet and silent throughout the day to avoid any detection. They had demanded of the helpers like Meep, Geese for food and news. There are many conflicts in the annex because the living space was very small. So Anne wrote about her struggles with her mothers and her feelings for Peter, who was also living with them. So before going into hiding, Anne was a very talkative girl in her class. So there's a very funny incident which in her school. Her maths teacher, Mr. Keesing, got very annoyed with her talking too much habit in the class. So as a punishment, he asked her to write an essay on Chatterbox. Instead of complaining, Anne wrote a very smart and funny essay saying that talking is a very natural trait in women and she got it from her mother. Mr. Keesing laughed but gave her another essay named An Incorrigible Chatterbox. And finally, he told her to write quack quack quack, said Mistress Chatterback. Anne turned it into a poem about a strict father, duck, whose baby ducklings got punished for quacking too much. The teacher found it so funny that he stopped punishing her, and this shows that Anne's intelligence and sense of humor in the difficult times. Even though the life in the secret annex was very tough for them, but Anne stayed very hopeful. She wrote about her dreams and her thoughts in the life and even her feelings for Peter, who was also living and hiding with them. She believed that in the goodness of the people and once wrote, "In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart." Unfortunately, on 4th August 1944, their hiding place was discovered. Anne and others were arrested and sent into the concentration camps. Anne and her sister, Margaret, died of typhus in early 1945. Her father, Otto Frank, was the one who was the survivor. After the war, he discovered Anne's diary and published it in 1947, fulfilling her dream of becoming a writer. Now let us discuss about the childhood and child psychology in this book. So as we see that in the beginning she was very typical, talkative, and imaginative girl, full of curiosity and enthusiasm. She treats her diary as a friend and showing that a child's need for self-expression and emotional support. And she also quoted here that paper has more patience than people. And so she was very friendly with her diary and she wrote everything that she loved to write. Being forced into the hiding takes away her carefree childhood, making her struggle with fear, frustration, and mood swings, which were a natural responses to stress. She longs for freedom, yet she matures and emotionally gets adapted to the situation gradually. And she also discuss and think about the injustice and human nature that was happening to us in the surrounding. Her dream of becoming a writer reflects a child's resilience and hope even in this adversity. So, in conclusion, I would like to say that The Diary of a Young Girl is more than just an story. It's just a reminder of the impact of the war on the children. It teaches us the importance of understanding children's emotional and their need for love and support and freedom. Even though Anne's life was tragically cut short, her words continue to inspire millions. Her diary remains a powerful insight and symbol of courage, resilience, and hope. I highly recommend reading this book because this was really a very good book that I've ever read, and that gives a very unique perspective to childhood and child psychology and the impact of the war on the child. So, thank you for the listening my book review. Thanks so much.